Hello my friend, welcome to Complexers, where every vendable doll is complexes. My name is Sam and I'm a dual doll collector who buy dolls, I play, display, and repeat so the cycle never end. And between play and display, with my friends, I ended with more dolls, right? Especially fashion dolls, because you don't have fashion. Well, that's my passion, my friends. Today I would like to tell you, I'm not gonna have a review, but I'm gonna talk about this little toy action figure, right? Cosmic Legions. They finally arrived after 2.5 years. That was in a pre-order. I don't know, this company just decided to make these action figures and then they got the money, you pretty much pre-order, paid for it, full paid on this toy, and then after 1.5 years you're gonna receive it. Honestly, I forgot for too many months, and then I realized, hey, where is my order, right? Come to the seller, oh, it's coming in May, coming in June, whatever. So I finally got it, and it's kind of bad because there are many, some people, it's really collectible, should I say, but before that is so you can find it in the people who collect toys, and then they start to sell them. You know how you change your mind and start to sell. I found one similar like this one, and I tried to buy it, and the guy said, oh, do you know the Cosmic Legion? I was like, oh yeah, I have some, right? Which would you collect? And I said, well, I really don't collect them. I just buy them for pieces, and I cut them, and I create another characters, for like a fashion dolls. And he immediately took it out of my hands, and he said, well, I think I want to keep this one because it's really high collectible, and and it's like, oh well, These are really cool. I'm going to show you what they have, all the accessories and things that they have. It's really cool, but pretty much I'm going to use it for a Barbie. Just like I do one of my last year video of this character. I don't know if you remember this one. And have all these joints and everything. I like this one a lot. And I like how it looks like. So I'm going to make another similar with this one with a different character. So let's see how it looks like, right? And what I'm going to use. Okay, it's time to unbox this little toy, right? AHGCHA. I believe his name is AHGCHA. Right here. It's funny. The thing is, he will not be able to repeat his name. It's time to unbox this little toy right here. Number, I don't know which one because there are too many. I cannot buy too many because I will be addictive in collecting action figures when my priority is fashion dolls. But that's what I want to make him, like a fashion doll, right? Let's unbox AHGCHA right here. Cosmic Legions, and they're really cool toys, except they're addictive, like I say. And well, you only collect fashion dolls, will be a different thing, right? But they have this little like a poster thing, and every toy have one. It's nice when you want to display your toy right here, right? It's kind of nice graphic. The thing is a picture of the toy, even right here. This one is pretty much the toy, and they take a picture of that. And I want to see like a art piece, in here, character. Let's see what it is. This one. And first of all, let's take these pieces out of here, and then I want to talk about this character. Right? Well, let's see. Okay, now that was easy, that wasn't so hard to open it. Now this one have movements on the neck, this little character, AHGCHA, and then they have a lot of nice points of articulation. You can imagine like normal and kind of on an action figure, right? Shoulders, elbows, and wrist, knees, and well, the knees and this part, the ankle, right? This one is almost like ball jointed, really cool. Nothing special, just like the classic action figure points of articulation. The thing is really cool, but I would like to stretch this character. I wish this company, Legend, create more like 1/6 action figures. This one will be really nice. Of course, I will. If there was like, even if it was a little like double the price, I will buy these ones if that was a more big, because they have a really high quality. This is the second head they have. And these little things, they are everywhere. I like this head. Maybe I'm gonna start with this one, making a character like kind of Star Wars character. Now his weapon, this little, oh, I see. These little things go here, and this little, of course I have to cut my fingernails to do that. to be able to do a lot of things like that, and then you just put it on the toy, like right now the character. Oh, you have another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, because they already have one. Hands, different styles for grab things, you know, like that. And what is this? Oh, this is a belt, a nice little belt, and of course the head and the thing already taken out there, the weapon. Now these shoulder pads, they're funny. I don't like them so much because they have to attach in the back. As you can see, it's almost a face right there. They attach there, and they look cool, you know. Oh well, they will look cool if I'm able to attach this thing. This is taking this more serious. Got it. Okay, so this the display like this when you don't want to put this cape that he have or poncho. This one go like that. It's only like they don't have any movement. Like your arm will really restrictive this shoulder. But I like a lot of pieces of him. And suppose you're able to remove this part of his arms. Well, I will do later, but I will. These are cool. Maybe I will use this one for something. I don't know. This one, of course, the rifle, the belt, yes, and this thing is really nice, really cool. But this is the nice part too. I mean, this one that might cost them maybe $3 to me, maybe $5. I'm joking about it. I don't know how much these things cost, made them in China. But these, of course, are making by hand. This one you see some mold, but they have to be sprayed them and painting some pieces by hand. One thing that we have to appreciate. And this one, they go like this, you know. If the head fits to there. Of course, I have to remove the head. It will be hard. I don't want to broken it. Oh. Well, that was easy. I don't want to broke it and then I'm going to cut it in pieces, right? Oh, like that. Well, this is my new project, pretty much my new victim. And they go like this. Not really. But this is the only thing, like they say, they give you advice to warm your toys because you have to have a hair blower. What if the guy is not have hair, like he's bald, and he don't have a hair blower, and he don't have a girlfriend, right, who had one? You will not be able to do it. Red it is, they pop. So it's really nice, really cool. Look, it looks really, I mean, poor thing, I'm gonna destroy him in pieces. Oh, that's what I buy him. It looks really nice like this. Like I said, I don't want to be addicted to these things, you know, because they get like they're addicted to collect these action figures. They're really well done. The shadows, you can see all the muscles and wrinkles in time. I mean, in time you will see them. Oh, what is this? Oh my God! I'm talking about destroy this toy, and then he got a picture of his family. I feel horrible now. And then we're gonna go. Oh, look his face, poor thing. He got his wife and 2 kids. Oh my God! They do this so people don't do bad things to these toys. But you know what? I want to pretend I don't see that picture, and I'm gonna take him apart in many different ways, in many different directions. And let's start to cut, you know, pieces. Look, this one already come out. Why they have this piece? Oh, this one they share this neck with another alien, and you can customize these ones, right? Can I customize this one too? But customize for them, for this company. Oh, it's part of this, but is this looks weird. Maybe I should have put eyes in here. That's it, you know, like that, like a chart. Oh my God, I just feel. Well, I don't see nothing, right? I'm gonna take him apart. And what I was saying, I want to eat something. I guess I don't know. Well, let me go to order something, and then I'm gonna continue with this story, right? I mean, that was a really fast review, but most of the review is like make one of a kind. Oh my God! Let me call my Uber food. Hold on. Okie dokie. Now this is the victim. What we're gonna do with this one is just changing. I was playing first of all changing the heads and which one pretty much they convince me the neck on this doll. It is hard to put them there, the pieces, sometimes, because they really recommended for you to use the hair blower, like I said before, and some people use it a lot, so they told me use it, because if not you will broke the pieces. In my intention, I really want to broke, so I really like the make to move body, and I want to use the neck, the really long neck. Now you can see easy, I pull the parts of this pretty much action figure, right, and using the hair blower I was able to pop, and you can see pretty much right there it is. You see, and I will save those little tiny pieces too right there. I want to use those parts, and you see the part of the belly of this character what I use as a neck. They really, I mean, it's kind of demented for that, and I'm gonna use it on this doll. Well, maybe I would change the body, honestly. And I hit the part, the other one, that I want to call him the robot, and that piece they match that one exactly. Pretty much they make it pretty much like that. So I ended with that one, and I use it for the shorty one. The body I use, like you can see it, I don't use made to move body because I don't need it for the legs like that. But when I was doing the hole in the neck, they kind of is giving me a hard time because that was too long, and I kind of like it longer, but like my fingernails. But I cut it a little bit, like you can see it, and it's still too long. So I made the hole with my drill that I don't recommend it to use it because it's really dangerous. I was able to use it, to put it there. And the hands on these dolls, I even know they come apart, but I can save them for another doll now. But these ones fit perfectly, honestly. That pretty much I'm making for that. Now selecting the clothes from this doll is not shaming to that one. I use those boots of this Barbie farmer and those pants for another Barbie, because some people commission to another artist and they made really nice clothes, and I was like, I already have it, so that's what I want the look like that, a little baby blue. So I used the belt from another doll that you can see as Hura, I believe it is, from Star Wars, and I glued it in the back because they was glued before, so I used that plastic so separate, so they don't stain or they don't glue it with a vest that I find there. Really good, they work perfect. And I use those gloves that you can see there. Pretty much the gun, they fit perfectly because they belong there, but I use it on her hand. Later you will see it. And those pretty much the sleeves from those gloves, Fashion Royalty. I have like 2 of those, and I don't want to use it on my doll. So for this action figure #doll, looks perfect, and I use a relax hands, and in that one, and I don't use bracelets. You will see in a minute. I use my chrome, like you can see it. I tried, tested, and then these one, they're really chrome, really reflective, like a mirror effect for metal like that, and works so nice, honestly. You should buy ones you want to create something chrome. I think I use it a lot. And listen, look how it changed. That looks better in the front, and I use a little dot in front. It looks really reflective, really good. Remember this pen, I got it in Temu, so for like $150, and I got a gold one. The gold one was a little dry, so in the end I paid really $150, right? And it looks really good. It really changed. Chrome, yeah, you can see it now. So I finished that doll, and I'm gonna start with the other one, and I changed the body, like the old fashionistas. So this one have good joints that I'm gonna need for that one. After I take the head of that one and remove the gloves, of course, I'm gonna cut those feet and the hand, but the neck part is when I'm gonna use that tool, and I'm gonna scrap all the things inside. There was a mess on my table, and yes, I have dolls around my table, and that was in her hair, microplastic. I hope I don't eat it. So I sanded that thing so they can be better working, stick more with the doll. And the hands too. Now I put together the fits that I wanted, and I have to make a hole in one of those things. But that would be so dangerous. I use the Dremel on that one, So I use a hand one. No, I'm not gonna use hair on the head of that thing. And I realized, oh, okay, I want the legs like that. Made the hole, you can see there, and the other piece fits perfect. Like that. I don't glue it. It just, I can take it apart if I want to, So I make sure where they're gonna go. And the hands too, I make a little hole there because I have these little like sticks like that one, pretty much like spoons, and I measure it. You just, it's nothing wrong. You just make it, even cut it 3-4 times, and they fit perfectly right there. I save a lot of kind of stuff. for those intentions to save it. I was deciding which paints I'm gonna use on that one, and then it's like, you know what, I'm gonna use the gray because it's a little gray. So I used a piece of plastic, and I'm gonna tell you right now with my all integrity, they really work like that. And I only use it to stabilize pretty much with the glue gun there and a glue gun there. I'm not gonna glue it with that. I use epoxy, 2 parts too. But for a moment you needed something like that. When you put in like the waste or something that you modified, use glue gun and then you use your epoxy to it. You see? The 2 A and B, I mix it. That was really sticky. I pressed that part. I feel it out the thing so that we're not gonna come out. Now pretty much I glue it. That's what I put the pens before. I give you a little texture, little wrinkles in time, and feel it out those things. And you can paint it in case you will be able to see it, but no, this time I will be covering. After I apply more epoxy on the neck, I put it there and put it in the sides, and then I left it there for. Okay, this is funny. I still have epoxy in my fingers. You know, I have to take it out. You don't see it so good, but it's still there. Now this morning I realized this is already dry. The fits are really good. I like how it looks like. They look so different than the other ones, you know. Little horsey, and I decided to use this piece, so they look more interesting, more, I don't know, you see how it looks like, more nice. And yeah, opposite the pants, gonna go down there. Nice time to find stuff to decorate this action figure doll hashtag. No, I find this head of this alien, and I believe this one belonged to, oh, they will fit, they belong to I don't know, I forgot the name. Anyway, the alien, one of the aliens, and I found these one. I remember these ones belong to a tank, and I take it out. I think they're really interesting, and I'm gonna use one piece of this one, the one's coming apart, for a belt. I don't know, this way, opposite. I like this one, is interesting, but I think this one is better for me. I guess I'm gonna use this piece, and I'll find some little Christmas stuff here. Find these little pieces here, and if I open it, unwrap. I'm talking about these little things, little bulbs, right? That's what they are. You can really see it. So I use 2 of those, and I think I'm gonna embellish the jacket because look how it looks. It looks a little cool there. Like in Star Wars, those characters you don't know how to explain. They have little stuff in there with dots and I don't know. But this one looks good. It's reflective, and how cool is that? They have this already. These things already for that. This, and I find the hands of this one. Look how cool. This is gonna be for my next Barbie, right? I think I have to change something in my hand right now. But before that, look. So I find these things too so interesting. I have a bag of junk, like all kind of stuff that I have here that I've been saving, even horns for another toy. You can see wings, swords. That would be nice for her. Plates, and this one is Monster High. All kind of stuff, right? Save it, and one day you're gonna use it. You find a toy that is like $1, have interesting pieces, buy it, because you will use this one next time. Really cool. So these ones, I will say, like I was trying to say, these ones, because I work with flowers, and when they send me really kind of more delicate, not only expensive but more delicate flowers, these things they stuck in around the box and each side like that. It's kind of like a weapon. Everything about it. They stuck into the box, and then inside they put a rubber band like this, so the flowers like that in the box, so they got tied there so they don't move. So I think it's really interesting, this thing. I used to throw it away, like, what can I do with this? You know, I don't need it. They stay in the box. But now I realize this, if I want to make a weapon for this character, one side is loose, one side is tight. So this one is a tight. Look at that. Really nice. It's for blades. So yeah, all kind of junk. So I'm gonna have this one for this character, and then other silver pieces. But right now, I think I find the belt. Let's use it.
And this is how I call it playing, because in the end you're just playing and then see it if they work. If not, you always can change your mind, even like I do with the bodies, and maybe I use another things, another head, pretty much like that. But the thing is, the idea is keep playing.
Work like chimps or like champs, something like that. I work really good, like a champion, right? Also not chimps. Okay, well, it looks good, the belt, really nice. Now I'm debating to decorate this one. Maybe we too much, like that, or maybe I can do it this way, and in the opposite way. So in the end, the result will be cool. I see it already. I'll decide that later. I like it like this. So okie dokie. So let's put it all together. And good thing I have these little stickers so I can have texture on those sleeves, right? It looks like it's broken, but no, they stay there. You see it? You see the missing ink, and the ink is here. My camera got a little bit like that, right there. So I'm gonna use this one in the pants, right here.
And yeah, I decided to leave that piece there, so it looks like robotic somehow, like that, futuristic, kind of that. So I cover it like I was saying. You don't have to paint every piece of epoxy, and I just put a piece of fabric there, so they look really good. I added some things, like some details. I think that was really good for this character. Once before, I added more things and embellish pretty much the thing. After the sleeves, you can take it out and put it back. Those pieces of the arms and the hands too, and I will show you which pieces of the pen later I will use. Pretty much the pen here was the main feature, because I take a lot of stuff out of that one. Whether to make pens with gold color, so I can just buy some and use it on my gold decorations. You can see those even things that look really good, and I will explain you what it is, where they come from. Really nice. Even from that thing on the top of the pen, in the bottom part you can see it there. The top, I use it, and it's really cool. I mean, I use every piece, and it's really nice because the chrome, and those other ones, the clear plastics with the hooks, it looks nice too. But even I use one in the end of this spear that he got, and those parts are really incredible. I will use it. Those details I added more, like I was saying, in the Star Wars have some of those things in the capes. I embellished that thing. But my fingernails, everything have to go. They grow in 2 weeks. So I'll be okay. You see those Christmas lights that I use it? They look like something else, like really, really cool. And I added 2 there, so there's more nice. Now the head, you can see how that's parts of the pen that I could show you. And I bend it just a little bit, and they work perfectly. That glue hold it really good in the plastic, bonded really nice. And I just bend it a little bit and added there. They look like they belong there. Honestly, they have that curve, really nice. Like, I don't know, I just saw it and it's like thought, yeah, like it looks really good, like for glasses. Look how nice it looks like. Really reflective. Really, really nice. I love it. I love how it looks like.
Now I got her from the bottom to the top, and you can see how the legs looks like really good. The knee patch are really good. I'm really proud of that effect on those legs that I did with this action figure. Now those pieces in the bottom, I use it from like a cuffs or bracelets on the other doll, and those 2 pieces belong to a pen. And I think the only piece of the pen, I guess, is this left. That's my leftover of the pen. But really good for the legs. You can see the effect on that one, little plastically. But even in the staff that she got and the bottoms, another piece of chrome, because I like to put more chrome pieces, something more silver. That I accomplished really good even with the chrome pen. You can see, ignore the little stand. I kind of don't like it so much. I like it that it's silver, but not so much. Little details in the belt, really nice. And those pieces, silver ones, are belong to the pen. I already talked about it. You already know. And then those pieces, Christmas, and then those details on the top and the neck.
and it looks really good. When I see now the head, let's see my camera right there. And like I was saying in my last part of the video, it looks really chrome, really cool, because it's really silver, part of the paint too, and it looks really nice. I think the balloon there has been designed exactly for that, because they have that the curvature, and really nice, and I really like her a lot. Now you can see her, and she still has the picture of her family, and her, bless her heart, poor thing. But it's really nice and really poseable. I mean, like, all those points of articulations now looks really nice. Now you can see it there. Now you can see her legs, and all together, really, really nice. Really, really cool. Nice from 112 now to 1/6 scale. It's really nice. I think I accomplished that really nice, and I really like it a lot. And toys are to play, you know. You play with your toys. I don't recommend you to take it apart in pieces, but you can do it when they're yours, right? Really nice. Now let's see, and the prints too, I have to say, you know, the prints on the arms kind of don't see it so much, but it looks really good. I really like it a lot, you know, like that, and all together really good. Now let's see the other doll, or the other action figure, right? Let's change it. Nice. Now with those Barbie boots, Barbie the farmer, it's kind of bad because they don't close in the back. Classic Barbie, you know, especially when they got fabric in it, like these pants. Those are the Barbie, and the body is Barbie, Star Wars. There's no chain on to put, or use the clothes that you have, you know, from Barbie. And now she can, you can see the two cuffs there, bracelets. It's really good. From the pen too, like I said before, the pen is the star. And now the hair, that looks so good, and then the chrome parts look really nice. Look how it looks, how cool. And that piece in the neck, like two antennas, they belong to a Shadow High character, one that is lavender. Look how nice it looks like. Oh, the other one is Gotcha is watching her. Really nice. I like it a lot. And of course, I mean, fashion royalty pieces, the chrome part on top, that I really recommend that. So that's the final product, my friends. And yeah, toys are meant to play. And like and subscribe is the only thing that I can say. Like and subscribe, and remember to save your dollar, because every dollar that you save it starts with that doll. And now I'm telling you right now, with my own integrity, 10 out of 10, my friends. I think they're both girls. Like, remember, I use Barbie body, so she's looking at her like, I'm gonna steal those caps. Maybe she already had ones, but really nice, my friends. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.